Hi guys, what I've been noticing at the both the centers is many of you are not doing the kettle bell swing, which is a basic fundamental movement, properly. Many are rounding the back, or the thrust is coming from different places. Yeah. So what we're going to do today is try to relearn how to do it well and try to avoid the mistakes as much as possible. Because kettle bell swing is one of the fundamental movements which will help you develop the strength. Now, in the human body, most of the strength is derived from the pelvic region. Now, the pelvic region, the two best exercises for this is, one is power clean, which is technically harder to do, and the other is kettlebell swing, which is actually easier. The one thing you have to understand about the kettlebell is that you don't have to go with your ego. Just try to get the most low to moderate weight. And we have variety of weights. So we can start with 4 or 8 kilos to start with. So okay. Now you're supposed to hold it with both the hands. And before you start the kettlebell, the swing, so you're supposed to hike it. Hike it means getting the momentum of the kettlebell. This is, you have to do it 1, 2, and 3. And then the third one, you start with the hip thrust. Kettlebell swing is a hip thrust movement. So I'm just going to do the single one, but imagine it's a double one. So when you're doing it from the posterior, the butt has to squeeze every time you throw the kettlebell up. There's a squeeze of the butt as forcefully as possible. And you know, when you take it up, this is a straight line. So you have to maintain a straight line over here, and this is a straight line. So 2 straight lines. Yep, 2 straight lines. So when you take it up, with thrusting 2 straight lines. So what happens is when the weight, which is 8 kilos, when it's going that way, so when it's going that direction, it increases its weight simply because of the gravitational force and everything else by more than 2 times. Okay, so you're not trying to lift it up. Understand something, okay? I'm not doing this. I'm not lifting it up. I'm not trying to lift it up. I'm trying to throw it over there. So if you see this pelvis is in that direction. So because of the rope, the hands are like ropes. I'm not lifting it with my hands. They're like ropes. Because of the rope, it ends up over here and it's in this direction. Okay, but I'm actually trying to throw it over this line. So if I was not holding, it would go there, straight over there, not up here. Right. Because I'm holding, it is coming up here. See that? Holding is coming up here. Huh. Yeah, you're not supposed to do this. Nobody's supposed to do this. But the things to remember is when you're doing it, is inhale and exhale on the way up. Exhale on the way up. Okay? So holding the abs and squeezing the bum, and full extension from the knee. Full extension from the knee. From the side, if you see, it is a straight line. If you see it from the side, it will look like this. Straight lines. One line like this, one line up at shoulder level. Okay guys, the common mistakes I see is when you're doing the kettlebell, many people are just doing squatting and taking it up with the squat and lifting it up with the hand. So you don't, the hand is never lifting it, neither is the squat. You're not squatting. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. The second thing I see is there's too much rounding of the back while doing it. While doing it all the time. So this is curving, okay? So that is not the thing. It's a straight line back, the back remains in neutral position and thrusting it forward, okay? So the rounding of the back which I see. The other thing which I see is the hip thrust is not as hard as possible. At the same time you're trying to do, on the way down, the kettlebell comes down with momentum. The kettlebell comes down with momentum. You're not trying to control the downward motion of the kettlebell. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to control it. It comes down. Okay. If you're doing this, which is like too much of a gap between your groin and this, that means you're already wrong because you're leaning forward too much. Yeah, you're leaning forward too much and it's going down over there. So what I always say is, when you're standing straight, this is where it is. Imagine your palms are just below the zip line. Zip. should be there only. Should be there. When it goes down also it is there only. See that? It's here. Yeah? Not there. There is no daylight. There is not so much daylight. It is here. It's here. It is not a squat. There is no daylight. There is nothing. There is no. This is also not right. This is what it is. This. 2. And the third one. Take it up. Got it. Okay. Just so that you know, there are 3 colors over here. 3 different weights. 3 guys trying to get good ones. So, the kettlebell swing not only helps you overall, functional movement, great strength, and at the same time, you get great ass. The best way to do is to do the intro one, which is to understand how to do the kettlebell swing properly. I would advise you to, one of the sessions should be just understanding the swing as well as possible, and then finding the right weight to be able to do approximately 20 reps 5 times, which is like nearly 100 swings. Okay? And that itself can be a session.